vulnerable. Who went searching for treasures in his soul, fishing for gold. I found a key to unlock the door to my mind's gate, hidden with some hieroglyphs. Told me about my future and my past, and that I should get till I work it and get up off my ass. I'm on the path to move the masses to spiritual tactics. So masters, you bastards, spread it through classes. Live your life.
The veil has lifted the energy, shit that my indigos get that we different. Off the loose, so we tripping, the plasma we sipping. Now the dimensions are dripping. Unless you are different, you won't know the difference, or make a difference, you slipping. You're chasing this chicken, decoding the digits, you know that I stay on my pivot. Your body's the shell, your spirit's the snail, so why are you chasing your tail? They got you so pale, what is that smell? Chemtrails, what you inhale? I feel like evil Knievel. I'ma build we a cathedral for all of my people, so how that they cannot reach you. Power to the people, we are equal. All this evil, let deceive that they cannot reach you. You are ascended, no more pretending. Work up a spinning, now the stars are bending. Conscious extending all your comprehension, and not to mention release all the tension. They want us divided cause they know united, we will override it. Fifth dimension, we gon' overnight it. Light the flame, baby, let's ignite it, so they can't hide it, nah, they can't hide the light. We blow up like dynamite, had to kill the old me, cause I ain't want the kind of life, nah. Wake up, wake up, wake up, it's the indigo clutch. Wake up, 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 it's the indigo clutch. Wake up, 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 it's the indigo clutch. Wake up, 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 it's the indigo clutch.
Grand rising and grand day.
Elevate the masses. Gotta find your passion.
Many blessings to all of you, and welcome to Rising with Ra here on this Wednesday. Trust that everybody is flowing and in divine hands and guidance on this Wednesday. And it's a nice sunny day out over here, and it's gonna be 80 degrees back into the warmth. And one thing I love about the sunshine and the warmth is the activation and uplifting energy that we can get from the sun. But welcome to Rising with Ra, and I am your sacred host, sacred pharaoh of the space, Marcus, and I also go by Christolight. And this week we are exploring and connecting with ancient Egyptian mythology, so the Egyptian gods and goddesses. And we are exploring those different archetypal energies as we activate our chakra of the day. And our chakra of the day for today on this Wednesday is going to be the Sacral Chakra. And a little bit later on, when we get to the second half of the live, I will briefly touch on the characteristics and the different properties and energies of the Sacral Chakra, as well as refresh you on some of the different gods and goddesses of Egypt. And then you can choose for your own self which god or goddess energy you'd like to connect to your Sacral Chakra self-Reiki activation that I will be guiding us through. And before that, in the first half of this live, we will be doing our collective card reading for today on Wednesday, as well as tomorrow on Thursday. So it'll be one card for each day, and then I'll be back on Friday to do the whole weekend. And the deck that we'll be using is the Beyond Lemuria deck.
Space Fridays. This is a sacred, sober, safe space for those who want to express, learn, and heal. I, Kristen, also known as Holistic_Butterfly, and my partner Marcus, also known as Sacred Light 33, will be present for all sessions. In these sacred containers, we will take part in holding space and facilitating breath play or meditation. In these journeys, we will help you to align your chakras and connect with your higher self. As a beautiful addition, we will receive newly recorded drum music specifically made with the intention for our journeys. This will be lovingly made by a friend, Chuck Wilson. He is a sacred shamanic drum maker and musician. This will take place on the first and third Friday of every month at 7 p.m. EST. To reserve your spot, click the link in bio at holistic_butterfly on Instagram. And if you have any questions, please send an email to Kristen, KRISTEN, .hibbard, HIBBARD, at live.ca, with the subject title being Sacred Space Fridays. One love, beautiful souls.
Alright, so what I do is a overall general collective message or most supportive energy for us to bring into our awareness. And the first one will be for today. The second card will be for tomorrow on Thursday. Very interesting. Okay, so I'll go ahead and read out the book for these cards, and I'll share anything that intuitively comes through afterwards. And our first card, which is going to be for today on Wednesday, is Our Ancient Future. This really deals with really stepping into quantum and parallel time frames, seeing that all timelines are present and that the future as well as the ancient past is all accessible in this present moment now. So our ancient future represents wisdom from indigenous peoples, ancestors holding keys for the future, ancient remembering, bloodlines, how the past affects the future, a time to step up, timeless power symbols, activations for powerful shifts. It's beautiful. And the divination meeting. The card is imbued in activations for a new paradigm. You are now being showered with blessings in preparation for a transformation. It may be turbulent at times, but you will grow and heal through the coming journey. Partake in activities that help you drop into a meditative state as often as possible. Use clearing tools to raise your vibration. Don't get caught up in the destination. Focus on the journey and experience. You can navigate a situation you have no experience with by being truly present. Integrity and intuition will be your guide. Wow, that's phenomenal. I really don't have anything else to add to that, to be honest. Typically I do, but I'm just going to lay that out there for everybody to process. Beautiful. And that's our card for today on Wednesday. Tomorrow, we have the infinite. With the infinite, we have eternal life force, cycles of growth, rising from the ashes, many deaths and rebirths within one's life. You are such more than your physical body. Divinatory meaning. This card of rebirth can appear after challenges that have required a level of surrender. You have arrived at a beginning. Revel in your newfound inner freedom. Blockages have fallen away. Doors are opening. There are opportunities to step into. Stretch your wings and see how far they can reach. Rise from the ashes like a phoenix. Born anew, ready for a new cycle of growth. Celebrate, honor the road that brought you here, and prepare to take flight with the tools that you have gathered through your elevation process. I have anything to add to that as well. I mean, these are just very clear-cut and wonderful readings today. And if I really had to sum this up with what intuitively comes through for me is it's time to remember. It is time to remember who you are. It is time to remember how to unconditionally and authentically be yourself, and to really tap into the truth of your power, the truth of your consciousness, the truth of what you're capable of accessing and also using your awareness on. Ancient future, remembering the knowing that you can access any part of consciousness in any moment through practice, focus, and consistency. And along with that, remembering that the challenges that you face, the obstacles, the blocks that we face, all these different things are truly not what we're identifying them as. We are seeing them as something negative or something that is, hindering us from our path. But in a higher sense, that's not even a possible thing, because it's all the path. And we make it through time after time, no matter what form we're in, whether it's a physical form, a astral form, a energetic form. We make it through our experiences and continue our consciousness onwards in different times and spaces. And it's ever present right now. So when you truly step into this type of awareness and really embrace it and accept it and integrate it into your programming, the organic nature and order of who you are, it starts to kind of clicks on in different places inside of you. The more you put your time and focus into balancing yourself, not balancing others, not focusing on what other people are doing, not focusing on validation or people pleasing, but really just focusing on the wellness health of the self from internal to external, mentally, physically, energetically, finding ways to remain in balance and continuing to amplify yourself, knowing that you are the core to your own reality and that you're also a divine being that is here as energy to be able to shift, elevate, destroy, and be the full spectrum. So just really getting to it, getting to the basis of who you are and kind of just shutting out and starting to wash away all the other stuff that is limiting and causing your own self to experience half realities of who you are, or shadow realities, and causing you to be in fear, to be afraid of your own energy, your own self as a whole divine spectrum. And it's all projected from within. Just remember that. It's all projected from within. And we can clear and bring harmony to any of these things that we find, horrendous or too dark. We just gotta remember what we're telling ourselves. Our psyche is always listening. Our body and our cells are always listening. And it's listening when we tell ourselves, "Oh man, I can't handle this," or "Oh man, I don't know if I want to do this," or "I don't think I'm worthy of creating this. I don't think I'm worthy of putting in the effort. I don't think I'm going to be able to change, be healthier. I don't think I can give up eating this." These are the type of things that are limiting our own psyche and our own programming of what we're capable of. So as our collective card reading, oh yeah, I got the Lyra family always around. And welcome in, everybody. Welcome in, welcome in. So that was our collective card reading. Wasn't very too extensive, but it was very to the point and very pure messages and reminders of who we truly are in our essence as divine light being in a experience. You can catch the card reading on the replay or on my YouTube channel, Sacred Light Healing and Wellness, as this will be uploaded in full either tonight or tomorrow. And I just want to say thank you to everybody that is here, showing support, receiving, and amplifying the space. And I also want to remind everybody that Sacred Space Friday is coming up on this Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern. You can message myself or holistic_butterfly here on Instagram. Or you can go directly to the link in her bio and tap on book a service. Then you'll see Sacred Space Friday. And it's your choice between $11, $22, or $33. And then you get to 2 sessions for the month. No matter which one you choose, 11, 22, or 33, you still get access to both sessions. And this Friday, I will be leading us through a guided meditation journey. After we hold space, be vulnerable, transparent, share any of our gifts, and anything else that flows through. in a conscious connection. And then after that, coming up on Sunday, I will be hosting the first private Sacred Kingdom community introduction meeting that will be taking place on Discord, on the Discord channel. And we will be wrapping up the second half of that meeting with a sovereignty, I am reclaiming energy meditation to also balance the chakras. And if you want to be a part of this, you just have to become a member of the Sacred Kingdom community, which is just $10 a month. And then I go through the boundaries and codes with you. And if you align with the codes and boundaries, then you are welcomed to become part of the tribe. Start growing, supporting, and sharing our knowledge and wisdom with each other. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and touch on the ancient Egyptian gods and goddesses real quick. And then you guys can put in the comments, which Egyptian god or goddess you'd like to select as a energy or archetypal energy to help activate your sacral chakra today. So we have Amun. Amun is the original god that permeates all of existence, cannot be seen, cannot be sensed, cannot even be put into words. That is what Amun is, the original, all-permeating, undeniable God, also known as the Hidden One. Next we have Anubis, protector of the dead and guide of the underworld. And Anubis helps the soul purify itself after life, in the afterlife, and also occupies the wing of the heart at the scale in the halls of a mentee. Next we have Bastet. Bastet is typically depicted as a black cat, humanoid, and she is the sister of Sekhmet, and she represents fertility, nurturing, therapeutic energy, as well as magical healing. Next we have Hathor. Hathor is a daughter of Ra. She is the Patreon goddess of women, love, beauty, pleasure, and music. And she is typically depicted with either a cow, Next we have Horus. Horus is represented as basically the Christ, sun energy. Same type of energy as Yeshua or Jesus. He is the representation of shining your light unconditionally, shining your gifts into the world. Also known as divine protector of the pharaohs. And he is also the holder of knowledge and truth. Next we have Isis. Isis is the mother of Horus and the partner of Osiris, and she is the original archetypal energy for divine feminine. She's also a healer and protector of kings. She's like the mother of gods. Next we have Maat, M-A-A-T, Ma'at. She is the goddess of truth, justice, universal principles, and harmony. So her energy is able to help you regain your balance, your harmony state, your wholeness, also ground you in ancestral principles, as well as divine truth and perfect orderly justice. Almost like an Archangel Michael type of energy. Not as protective though. Next we have Osiris. Osiris is the divine masculine archetypal energy, the partner to Isis. Represents your action, your putting forth, your communication. Next we have Ta, P-T-A-H, the creator god. He is the first god to come into existence in any type of form. So Amun is the hidden god that's permeating within all and cannot be defined or comprehended. And then Ta is the creator god, so the very first essence of a form of God. And then next you have Ra. Ra is depicted as the sun. So he is the light that is giving life to others. Depicted as a hawk, crowned with a solar disk and serpent. And he also represents being able to rise through the night, to rise through the darkness. And next we have Set. Set is the brother to Horus. And Set represents the shadows. It represents darkness, confusion, and chaos. So basically the opposite of Horus. And we're not really trying to look at this from a good and evil type of standpoint or versus a separate or divided standpoint. This is more of a whole standpoint of understanding the roles and positions of the full spectrum. So Set has a perfect place in being darkness and chaos and confusion when it comes to a dualistic nature of world. And it brings balance to the whole experience and what we get to experience as the whole spectrum. And as we know, through chaos and darkness comes great growth, lessons learned, as well as the ability to deeply reflect and become really unattached from the matrix and the outside world. Brings us into that kind of like womb state, so to say. The womb state of darkness. Then you emerge into a new form. When you can really come over this whole illusion of death and, you know, things being evil and bad because we don't understand it or because it's darkness, then we are limiting ourselves from the essence of who we are and the reality of what we're in. Next we have Thoth. Thoth is the god of writing and knowledge. He is the carrier of wisdom and universal law. And very good for third eye energy, crown. Connect with him anytime you want to tap into the akashics or any wisdom of the universe. And then lastly you have Sekhmet. And Sekhmet is the feline goddess, the lion-headed goddess, and she is a great protector. She also dissolves any distorted or evil-like energy frequencies and is able to bring nurturing healing as well. Alright, so those are some of the Egyptian gods and goddesses and their different aspects. And feel free to put in the comments which one you choose for your sacral chakra today. And for everybody out there, the sacral chakra is orange, and it is located right under the navel or the belly button. And this energy center represents the characteristics and properties of your inner child expression, your ability to sense the world, as well as emotions. It is your energy center for the relationships in your life. It is your energy center for your sensuality and pleasure, as well as your sexual life force energy. And this is also for fertility, and your divine feminine, restoring energy. Alright, so let's go ahead and ponder on which Egyptian god or goddess you'd like to connect with sacral energy today. And then here in a minute, we will come on back and do our sacral chakra activation. So go ahead and take a minute, grab some water, hydrate, use the restroom, grab some crystals or sage, whatever it is you feel. And I'll be back. Sacred Light. And I'm presenting to you my Sacred Light services that are available currently. I am currently offering Reiki, chakra alignment and empowerment, intuitive life guidance, soul origin galactic therapy meditation sessions, as well as sacred oracle readings. These are all services that I'm divinely offering and have available to you any day of the week. You may contact me through my email, which is marcustut23@gmail.com, through Facebook at Christolight Robbins, or through Instagram at sacredlight33. And if you have any questions, feel free to message me at any of those contacts, and I will give you the best answer I can to help you get clarity upon what could best suit you on your journey. And we can book a session whenever you're ready. Wholeness, balance, love, vibrations. Alright, we are back. Welcome back, everybody. So we have a couple Sekhmets out there. Sekhmet is one of my favorite guys to connect with, just like I spoke on Monday. It's definitely a archetypal energy that resonates really highly for me in this lifetime and with my journey. And for me today, for my sacral, I'm going to choose Isis, the Great Mother Isis, for my sacral energy today. And I just feel like with Isis bringing the Great Mother energy to the sacral, it's a really good complement for the inner child healing, as well as for really fueling up and nurturing the inner divine feminine energy. And she's also a protective energy, protective of unconditional love and the relationships close to you. So Isis is who I will be connecting with for my sacral. Alright, so crystals for the sacral, you can use citrine, tiger's eye, you can use smoky quartz, super 7, pyrite, any of the black crystals really, tourmaline, onyx, and you can also use moonstone, as well as agate. There's quite a few agates out there as well. Alright, so with your crystal, holding it in your left hand, as this is your amplification and receiving hand, go ahead and get comfortable, and you can have a seat or lay down. And if you're sitting, you want to try to have your back straight. You can use any support that you need, like a pillow or the end of a bed. And then if you're laying down, you want to have your legs straight and not crossed, so we are not blocking the flow of energy in and out of the soles of our feet. And then your shoulders, you want to relax your shoulders. You want to allow the tension to release, so dropping the shoulders down, unclenching the jaw, not clenching our fingers. And yes, we are doing the sacral chakra. And then the breath, breathing in through the nose, expanding our diaphragm. Holding the breath and drawing it down to the sacral, which is below the belly button. And then rising the breath back up and exhaling out of the mouth. And just consciously zero in your focus on this breath pattern. Become intimate with it and feel it. Just draw down the body. Feel the sensations from the breath. Feel your sacral expand with it. And release. And just continue this pattern throughout the Reiki, as this will help you be centered and receiving, as well as releasing. Now take your hands, cup your fingers together, crystal in the left hand. And I have a citrine today. And then you want to take it right under the belly button and place it on the body. Place the right over the left. And now begin to focus and acknowledge the energy or Reiki that is flowing through the palms of the hands. through the minor chakras, and you may feel energetically some sensations or movement taking place below the belly button. And this is your sacral chakra and the Reiki from your hands interacting. Continue to breathe. Just drawing your focus to the breath and the sacral. Letting go of the comments, letting go of myself and what I'm doing. Just drawing your focus to be present with yourself. The more you can trust and surrender to your process and what you're doing, let go of the outside world, the more amplification and focus of energy you put into your healing process. And you may repeat this affirmation out loud or inside your own mind at your own will. But while doing so, I'd like for you to visualize the energy or a figure of the Egyptian god or goddess that you chose today, and open yourself up to receiving the divine service of the energy provided. And the affirmation that you may repeat: I affirm that I am seeing the beauty and the light that is shined when I am in my innocent inner child nature. I am honoring my boundaries for the wellness of my health as well as my life force energy. And I affirm that I am letting go of cords and lack of forgiveness within my relationships throughout my life. Ashe. Continue to breathe. One last big breath. Affirming that I am beautiful, I am worthy, I am creative, I am authentic. And returning back when you are ready. And take your time consciously to integrate back to your physical avatar and physical environment. You might feel a little lighter around the lower stomach area. You might feel a little more uplifted and joyous. So thank you all for exploring the Sacral Chakra with me today on Rising with Ra. And that really about does it for today. You guys can check out the collective card reading for today and Thursday in the replay or on my YouTube channel, Sacred Light Healing and Wellness. And this should be uploaded by either tonight or tomorrow in the Rising. And then today we did Sacral Chakra activation. and we're continuing Egyptian God and Goddess Week. Then we'll be continuing it and finishing up Egyptian God and Goddess Week this Friday in 2 days, as I will be live again at 11:11 a.m. Eastern for us to tap in and rise together. And as I've said throughout time, remember that this is a community space for you. And if you are somebody that likes to give card readings or intuitive collective readings, or you want to share a practice to guide and demonstrate for the collective in the live space or on the YouTube channel, feel free to reach out to me and we can sit one-on-one to see if we align and resonate when it comes to our values and honors of the space. And I'd love to have you come on so you can broadcast yourself, shine your light, and share what it is that you have to help unlock and give keys to the collective consciousness here on Rising with Ra. Alright, so I will see you guys at 11:11 a.m. on Friday for Rising with Ra, as we will finish up Egyptian God and Goddess Week, and we will be doing the solar plexus chakra. Alright everybody, I want to wish you all a beautiful day, as well as a wonderful and harmonious Thursday as well. Wholeness, balance, love, vibrations.